This is a CBS News special report. I'm Scott Pelley with an update on the deadly shootings today in Tennessee. We will be hearing from President Obama in just a moment. But first, here is the latest at this hour. A gunman opened fire today at 2 U.S. military centers in Chattanooga. 4 Marines were killed. 3 people, including another Marine and a police officer, were wounded. The shootings happened at a recruiting station and a reserve training facility a few miles away. The gunman was killed. He is identified this afternoon as Mohammed Yosef Abdulaziz, who was born in Kuwait. The president spoke a few moments ago at the White House.
Tell me when everybody's ready. All set. I just received a briefing from FBI Director Comey as well as my White House team about the tragic shooting that took place in Chattanooga today. We don't know yet all the details. We know that what appears to be a lone gunman carried out these attacks. We've identified a name, and at this point, a full investigation is taking place. The FBI will be in the lead, working closely with local law enforcement. We've also been in contact with the Department of Defense to make sure that all our defense facilities are properly attentive and vigilant as we sort through exactly what happened. And as details of the investigation proceed, we'll make sure that the FBI as well as local law enforcement are providing the public with all the information that's involved. My main message right now is obviously the deepest sympathies of the American people to the 4 Marines that have been killed. It is a heartbreaking circumstance for these individuals who have served our country with great valor to be killed in this fashion. Although the families are still in the process of being contacted, I want them to know that I speak for the American people in expressing our deepest condolences and knowing that they have their full they have our full support as they try to overcome the grief that's involved here. I also want to say that there are reports of injuries to Chattanooga local law enforcement officials. Thankfully, as far as we know at this point, they have survived the assault, and we want to make sure that they know that we're thinking of them. They're in our thoughts and prayers. We take all shootings very seriously. Obviously, when you have an attack on a U.S. military facility, then we have to make sure that we have all the information necessary to make an assessment in terms of how this attack took place and what further precautions we can take in the future. And as we have more information, we'll let the public know. But in the meantime, I'd ask all Americans to pray for the families who are grief-stricken at this point. And I want everybody to understand that we will be thorough and prompt in figuring out exactly what happened. All right? Thank you very much.
President Obama in the Oval Office just moments ago, immediately after returning from a trip to Oklahoma, reacting to the shootings in Tennessee today. To repeat, 4 U.S. Marines have been shot to death by a gunman in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The gunman is identified as 24-year-old Mohammed Yosef Abdulaziz. He was not being watched by U.S. authorities. He was born in Kuwait and may have been a naturalized American citizen. We'll have a great deal more about all of this on your local news on this CBS station, on our digital news network, CBSN, and of course right here on the CBS Evening News. Until then, I'm Scott Pelley in New York.